Hello everyone, my name is Lexi and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In the last episode, we started helping out Redcliffe Village and my cat kind of interrupted. In this episode, we're going to continue on with our adventure in Redcliffe, but I do want to have a little bit of a PSA here. I do not know how many more episodes of Dragon Age Origins there will be this year, because we are approaching the end of 2020, thank God. But it's also it's the holiday season, and I've been trying to record things like during the week and then edit them on the weekends. However, that's when my mom doesn't have work, and my mom insists on us being good people and like making things for other people. Like oh god, I live in a very cold place, and if you saw our indoor like our garage that like holds cars, there's like approximately, I want to say like 50 dozen, not 50, god, actually no, more, I think it is about 50 dozen cookies. We have so many goddamn cookies, and like truffles, and all these things, and we gotta like start packaging them, and all this shit, and I have a feeling that's what I'm gonna be spending my weekend doing, that and like, wrapping presents, cause I get paid like $3 per present I wrap from my mother, cause I'm the only person in the family who wraps them, so I might as well get paid. But plus with the holidays approaching, I don't want to like have to take time away from my family, because I'm very close to my family. And I also, if you look back through my channel's history, we've never ever reached a series that has hit this amount of episodes before. Because I think this episode that I'm recording is episode 20, because I posted episode 19, right? Yeah, this is episode 20. To just double check here. So, with it being episode 20, I don't want to end on like a super massive cliffhanger for Redcliffe, so I might try and like power through and get us at least to Redcliffe Castle, if not finished with the entirety of Redcliffe. But not the entirety of Redcliffe, because Redcliffe is actually a very long quest that takes frickin' ages, and I don't care for it that much, but that's fine. But you'll know when you know. I'll put in the description of whatever video will be the last video for 2020, at least the last Dragon Age Origin video for 2020, because I'm pretty sure my, like, friends and I might make a couple of videos of us just being jackasses and, like, kidding around. But enough with my long spiel that's taken like 2 minutes. Let's just get on with it. What was I doing? I needed to go talk to the Murdoch. But something I've been meaning to do is I want to see if I have better armor. Because I actually don't know. So this one's tier 3. I can wear that. Wow, it's the same outfit, just a lighter color. Jesus Christ. Those ones aren't as good. What about gloves? Do I have another set of gloves? I usually stick Alistair in... Oh, I have Win on me. I picked this up. Oops. I picked this up and then didn't use it. If I put that on her. Yeah. The mage's outfits are weird. We got these, and I said in a previous episode that mage's cowls are really stupid looking. Like, what is this? What is going on with this hat? It's a dumb hat. I think I also have boots for Win. I really should like... Oh, I don't have boots for Win. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I do. But she's not very strong. As for our boy Alistair, who I love very much, he doesn't have a helmet. Oh my... He's gonna look so goofy. Like, it could be this helmet. Oh, never mind. It's not the helmet I thought it was. There's a helmet that's like a DLC helmet. I think it's this one where it looks like they're covered in blood. So we're gonna put this one on Alistair. Oh god. He would hate this. Like, for real though, for what we know about Alistair. Also, if you know anything about Dragon Age and you're like, Alistair would totally be like siding with the Templars. No. This is Alistair we're talking about. Oh god, I love him. Anyway, back to talking to Murdoch.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over a drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantig and the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
We're not only ready, Murdoch. We're going to win.
I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
Is there anything else I can do?
We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses.
Let me talk to Dwin.
He's a trader.
Well, tell me about Dwin.
Lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out.
I want to discuss something
There's
else.
not much time before sundown.
I still need to speak to
You'll
Sir
find
Perth.
him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
Okay, so now we're gonna go talk to Dwin. Speaking of Dwin, he's actually... We'll get to this later, but he plays a part in one of your companions' quests. I'm not gonna say who. I think that's Dwin's house. This is the general store. This is Dwin's house. I get so just confused. Hello? No one's in there. I'm just gonna pick the lock. In my own defense, I did.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
I apologize. I don't mean any harm.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
Murdoch says he needs you for the militia.
So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
Can't I change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
Oh, I forgot about this. So, you have several options here of persuading him. You can intimidate. You can persuade by saying you'll put in a good word for Mantegan, as you guys can see with option 3. You can pay him off. And if you're a female warden, you can sleep with him. I'm not going to pick that option. We're going to pick number 3.
You might just be able to pull that off. Fine. I'll throw in with the militia. For now. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
We have matching armor. And also, I hear you. Redcliffe has an interesting... So they keep talking about this battle, and we'll see it more when we get there. But Redcliffe has a very interesting,
I shall do it.
mechanic for this battle. I know that seems like I just cut here. I legitimately could not remember the frickin' word I was looking for. In which you got to fight with these guys. Like I said, if you leave now, you basically screw over Redcliffe entirely. How does Murdoch react to this? I don't even remember.
I don't like being out here.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how
Okay.
drunk Owen is. We may just make it. Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna leave him. But it's an interesting mechanic because if you leave, like I said, you'll
ever going to get back to what it was when...
screw over
I
everybody.
don't know. A great number of people died. It will be difficult to imagine rebuilding. With that cloud hanging over everything for many years to come.
Do you think you'll be there? To help rebuild, I mean, once this is all over with?
I cannot say. Even if I survive this blight. I am a very old woman, Alistair.
Why? Because of some grey hair? You are a formidable woman, Wynne. You could see that it happens.
I think you overestimate the number of years I have left. But perhaps you are right. Or perhaps the memories of what happened there will be too strong for me to face.
I have a hard time believing that.
Well, it's good to have someone that believes in me so. Now, if I could only feel the same way myself, that would be something.
I love Wynne. I love Wynne so much. Oh god, I keep getting cut off though. Okay. But Redcliffe has an interesting mechanic in which there's like different outcomes depending on how many people die. Like if these anonymous little soldiers, and I had like one person die and got the not as good outcome, but like it's better than everyone dying. Anyway, also this just reminds me of this thing I was talking about with my sister, where somebody on like Twitter was asking who their favorite Dragon Age team was if you had all the companions to pick from. And somebody said Wynne Cole, who is a character from Dragon Age 4, I mean 3, not 4. 4's not out yet. and I can't remember who their last option was. And my sister had to break the news to them that spoiler alert for, I can't remember which book it is, but it's one of the books. It's a spoiler here. Wynn dies so that character can actually like exist in this world. So she saves his life, and I love Wynn. I love her so much. That book's actually really sweet. Okay, where the hell am I supposed? I'm going the wrong way entirely. You know how in like episode 18, everything just kind of was like scawampus, and I was just horrifically off topic the entire time? Yeah, this is just a freaking remake of it. Really need to talk to like my doctor and see if I have ADD or something, because it's bad. Oh god, except for I don't like my doctor. Okay, he's not an awful doctor. I say that and everyone's like, oh no, is he like bad? No, he's just like, oh my god, when I got diagnosed with...
What would you do if someone told you that they loved you?
Check their eyesight first, perhaps. Is this someone I should know about?
No, I mean, pretend you're a woman.
I am a woman, Alistair. That shouldn't be too hard, but I'll give it a try.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Just pretend you're another woman. Someone told you that they loved you. How would you react?
Well, that depends. Does this someone just blurt it out? Do I love them back? I need context.
I don't know if you love him back. Maybe you do. You've spent a lot of time with this person.
Perhaps you need to wait for the right moment. You could get her alone in camp. Give her a gift, perhaps.
Oh, I wasn't talking about me. Just, forget I said it.
As you wish.
I'm so happy we got one of my favorite companion banters. Pretend you're a woman. I am a woman. Okay, so that banter is specifically to people in an Alistair romance. So we've set it off. Hell yeah. Anyway, my doctor, when I was diagnosed with, like, my mental illnesses, he was like, if you just suck it up, you'll be fine. And I was like, you're a doctor. You know that this is not how this works. It's like, you can't tell me to suck it up and then stick me in therapy. Like, that's not how this works, bud. I should mention that I am fine. I feel like everybody in 2020 should have therapy because it's a rough time. Alright, what does this guy need? I don't even remember.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit I do not know quite how to address you. Is my lady sufficient?
Call me Lily if you would.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
I'll see what I can do.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
I have some questions for you.
Ask me whatever you wish.
Tell me about the quest for the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at the loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Just what is the Jarl sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Why did the Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Jarl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
File that in important for later. Cause, if I know anything, shit doesn't get done unless we freaking do it, so. Hence why we're here. Oh god. I'm still so happy. So, Redcliffe has like 2 triggers for companion banter. That's why I like, so this is why I like, where the hell was Wynn going? Origins, when it comes to, I can't sentence properly. I am so sorry. That's why I like Origins when it comes to companion banter. Because you can just walk over things and they'll start talking instead of having to sit there in the frickin' woods in Inquisition waiting for frickin' your 2 companions who you want to date to start talking. And it's just like, can you guys please just do your damn dialogue so I can leave here. Because I'm so sick of standing here. My ass handed to me by giants. Worth it though. That was a very cute bit of dialogue I got from them. Where was I going? This way, the Chantry. Oh man. Hopefully we can finish preparations, and then if we can finish preparations, then I can end the episode, and then we could have the next episode just be a bunch of fucking fights, because that's what the next episode's gonna be. Go talk to the Chantry mother. Ignore Tegan. I went the wrong fucking way. No, I didn't. I went the right way. Hi, Tegan. I'm gonna do a loop around you. That is Tegan, yeah?
Pray.
Yes.
Blessed art thou who...
Sorry, Hannah.
You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
I cannot stand by while monsters attack the helpless.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a woman of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
Surely this cannot be the entire village. These few are all who are left.
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Well, you're not praying hard enough then, no. What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
Alistair's got a
You
point.
mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
If it gave them confidence, then it does protect them.
I suppose if they believed in the Maker's power, that belief would inspire them somewhat. It just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Yeet. So, that's nice. God, I was gonna say something and I just totally forgot. It's really spacey today. And by today, I mean every day. It's a miracle that I passed my finals. 'Cause I did. Even stupid chemistry. I don't know if I've ranted about chemistry on my videos yet, but oh my god. I do not consider myself a stupid person, but Jesus Christ, it made me feel dumb because I just couldn't, it didn't click, and if somebody would be so kind as to explain to me why I, as a computer science major, need chemistry, because I don't see the reasoning. It's the same reasoning behind them giving me biology as part of my stupid major. This is I'm gonna rant. This is not even based off of, like, generals. No, this is something required to get my bachelor's, and it's not my generals, and I'm pissed. Anyway, rightly ticked. None of the computer science kids are ever happy. It's like, I picked math and computers. Why do I gotta learn about the internal workings of the human body and how the heck frickin' the electron configuration of atoms? Like, it doesn't make sense. Ugh.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
Got your fancy necklaces.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
She gave you these fancy amulets.
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart,
Oh,
surely.
full of
If they
Gobblediana.
are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
I'm glad I could help.
I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Cool. Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
We gotta talk to him in order to... Okay. Why the hell is everyone getting pissy at me for letting these Templars have just fancy-looking necklaces? Like, it doesn't matter. It's the whole, like, placebo thing. Just, if it makes them happy, let them do the thing. I don't understand why it matters so much. Anyway, I think that's what we're gonna call it quits for this episode. In the next episode, we will go fight the things. Fight the zombs. I think it's zombies, right? I'll double check. Ah, man. Yeah, so as I said, in the next episode we'll handle zombies. And, yeah. My name is Lexi. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time.